And we are back on Raiders franchise season 27. In the last season, it was pretty successful as we were Super Bowl champions for the 10th time as a team. However, the 8th time in this series, I believe. In this episode, we are going to be going through the 2051 season. That includes the regular season as well as the playoffs, assuming we make it. If not, we're just going to be unfortunately watching from our couch. So without any more delays, show off the team, show off the scouts, which I guess those technically are delays, and we'll get right into it. Pretty good team outside of the running back room. It does scare me. And then the defensive side of the ball. And finally, the special teams. Without any more delays, I mentioned the scouts. Whoopsie, one more. There's the scouts, the first position, so tight end, Mike, tackle, and then two safeties. Now let's get into it. Week 1, Thursday night prime time against the Chargers. It's going to be a 27-10 loss. We get absolutely destroyed. Week 2, against the Broncos, we do have 2 new injuries. Could be a potential reason, as Von Pierman goes down as well as Logan Patton. Week 2 against the Broncos. Do we have a bounce back? We're going to start having to claw our way back. It's going to be one of those where we have to claw our way back, as we do have some regional focus scouting. As I mentioned, it's the first position for everyone, so this one's going to be offensive tackle. This one's going to be safety. This one's going to be Mike. And then also safety. We do have some negotiations. 94 million cap space. So we have a lot of spending money, and we have a lot of players who are going to be looking for contracts. 3 fifth-year options, all equally enticing. However, for me, the first one, in my opinion, should be the 87 overall X Factor Ethan Oliver. He's only asking for 2 years. We're going to go ahead, give him 4. Right? This series is only going to go on for 4 more years, so he's only going to get to play for 3 of them, because this year counts. But I don't want to be that guy who is uber unrealistic and is like, okay, we're just going to sign everyone to 3-year deals, and that'll cap out the series. No, I want it to act like the series is still going to continue, even though, unfortunately for EA and Madden, it has a hard cutoff after 30 seasons. It forces you to retire. Now, safety is a bit different. Tucker Grant, I do think we are also only going to offer a 3-year. However, he likes it. He just wants to think about it. That's fair. You know, I don't blame him. Want to think about where you're going to be. We're just straight up going to offer a 7-year deal to Sebastian Leonard for that type of money. And then that is probably going to do it for immediate guys. We'll save DeAndre Griffin because we can always franchise tag him and it'll be cheap. But Parents Church, for how young he is, we'll go 5-year, $25 million. Brandon Hall is so important. He shows up twice. And after this, we're going to check the roster, see if there's any other guys. I see the strong safety. He is the starter. However, we do have Rivera, who is just right behind him. So, not exactly pressured to bring him back compared to something as simple as free safety. But nonetheless, I am interested. And then we look at the offense. The tight end, I don't really care about. I really like Ben Roosevelt. So we'll see what Garay can offer, and then if it's not satisfying enough, we are going to be moving off. And then left tackle has always been a big issue of ours, so we're honestly going to wait on that. Week 3 against the Bengals. Do we have a win? No, our defense is selling. We are actually doing really well on the offensive side of the ball. However, the defense just can't seem to get it together. Tucker Grant does elect to resign after that, so don't have to worry about that. We bring back Caleb Johnson as well. So now the final guy who's really on the list is Brandon Hall. Like I mentioned, Luis Garay is definitely someone who is on the list. However, like Jason Young and Alex Short, their age is just going to be so hard to justify, as well as the amount of money they're asking for. Maybe they regress compared to like Nick Harris. Probably not. I'm not willing to spend $3 million on a backup. Dane Richards is honestly a decent one. We'll offer him a 7-year deal. Why people would be showing up twice? Oh well. Week 4 now against Green Bay. We finally get a win as we see Rayshon Snell suffer an injury. Week 5 against Baltimore. Final game before the bye week. Hello to suspense. We lose Friday the 27th with an injury to Ian McCain. So, we are struggling currently. Mark Doolittle, not struggling. 4th in passing yards, 7th in touchdowns. Defense is what is holding us back heavily. Points scored, we're doing good. Points allowed, though. Why is Coda the starting running back game? I don't want him to be. I thought I was very clear with the order I want it to be. Pierman is our starter, Boss backup, Zimmerman first string, and then Coda fourth string. One win puts us at the bottom of the conference, tied with Indianapolis. However, Indianapolis could go ahead and pick up a win right here. See if they're on bye week. They don't. Arguably an absolute must-win versus Kansas City. We're going to hop into this game and watch it. Former quarterback has had success here in Kansas City. All right, sorry about that. I was looking at some Madden stuff. The ratings going around. We take the lead 3-0. Make that 10-0. Chiefs respond with a field goal, 10-3. 10 all now, entering the half. 13-10 now. 17-13 we lead. 2017 Chiefs lead. 20 all. 27-20. 34-20 we lead. 34-26. And we're going to pick up our second win of the season against the division foe. Colin Brown with a great game. Mark Doolittle just played better. Okay, we're now going to week 8, our national focus. Got to make sure I remember that. Tight end. I know I said trusted Roosevelt, and that's why we're not bringing back Garay unless he has a phenomenal season, by the way. Okay, good. The Steelers doing good. Can we pick up the win? We can. 20-14. Jason Young, 3 to 5 weeks. Do you know what's crazy? And I didn't mention it. I was literally so tempted to trade him away because of his age. We're probably not going to bring him back because we're 3-4. So like, well, I don't want to obviously say we're not going to be a good team. We very well may be able to turn this around, and hopefully we do turn it around. But as it currently stands at the trade deadline, we might be interested in selling. Granted, we already 11 seed. However, the Chiefs, who are winning the division, are 4-4, and we have the tiebreaker over them. We get absolutely dog walked by the Patriots. I mean, they're the number. Wow, there is a battle for the 1 seed. You see Cleveland, New England, Jacksonville, Cincinnati, and the Jets all 1 or 2 losses. And then after that, heck, Baltimore at 3 losses. Looks like the AFC North is brutal with the Steelers at 4-5 being the worst team so far. That's pretty impressive. Can we pick up a win against the Chargers? Are we going to get the broom out? Don't tell me we get swept. We don't get swept by them. However, the Broncos could still sweep us, so we are not out of the woods quite yet. And we avoid the sweep by them too. I just also want to quickly check the lead transactions for us because we had some edge injuries. So I'm curious to see if they brought anyone in. No, they didn't. Thank you, game. But we should be back fully healthy, I believe, minus Jason Young. Yes. So we are in a great spot now, pretty much full health. And quite frankly, we don't have an excuse for why we shouldn't only go up from here. Unless, like I said, the injuries come back, I suppose. Ooh, we also have a weekly award that goes to Quentin Wilson. Week 12, we're going to advance week, and then we are going to do our normal stuff, the playoff picture, the focus scouting, and we win 38-14 with Doolittle winning player of the week. So we do have focus player. I can tell you for free, we're going to target the Mike position. All right. Oh my goodness, come on. Playoff picture. There we are at number 4. We're in there. It's going to be tough to catch the other teams. 9-2, 8-3, 7-4 even. I mean, we're trailing that. There was a tie between the Steelers and someone else. I've never seen a tie from computers. That is something I've never seen. Who did they tie with? It was in the NFC for sure because no one in the AFC was. The 49ers. That's interesting. I did not know it was possible for computer versus computer to tie. However, I guess it is. I mean, there you go. But week 13 against the Chiefs, the division is really tight for us, and it's not in a good way because we're leading at 6-5. We are barely above 500. However, Kansas City is, in my opinion, we've already played the other ones. We're gonna go ahead and watch this Chiefs game as well. This is, in my opinion, the biggest game out of all the division ones, with a chance to sweep, guaranteed a tiebreaker over them. That's what we're aiming for, and you already know we have to return a kick. Whenever we start with returning, I have to. It's my favorite thing to do. Number 46, Davis, back here. Only up to 24. Not a good return. All right, let's see how we do. We're going to go ahead and jump to the end of the game. 3-all, both teams score a field goal their opening drives. 6-3 now we lead, but Chiefs immediately take it back, 10-6, followed by a field goal, 13-6, and then we score again, 13-all, 20-13 to Chiefs lead, 20-16 we cut it closer, 27-16, 30-16. We're on the ropes, and we are going to lose 30-16. So that just makes this division a lot closer. We failed to sweep a single team. We didn't get swept, so we go 3-3 into the division. Here's how the tiebreaker is going to work now. As now, you see there's a three-way tie for the division. We dropped from being in the playoffs currently to now we are all the way down at the 9 seed. So we are on the outside looking in, a 7 seed at 7-5 to Titans. So we're looking at either that 7 seed or winning the current three-way tiebreaker, because outside that, Pittsburgh also is ahead of us due to their tie. Even though we have them in head-to-head, they, like I said, they're 6-5-1. So if we finish with the same amount of wins, they're technically going to have less losses. So gotta overcome that hurdle. Week 14 against the Eagles. We are going to win that one 27-21. Los Angeles also wins. However, Tennessee loses, which means Pittsburgh now jumps to that 7 seed. Tennessee has a tiebreaker somehow, some way over us. Quentin Wilson is out 3 to 5 weeks. That is, oh, damn. He'll be back in time for the playoffs if we make it. We see Quentin Wilson as well. 2 forced fumbles with 2 recoveries as well. The ramp for the Patriots is going off. And they somehow haven't clinched their playoff spot yet. I guess technically we're 11-6. Tennessee is 11-6. We're on the outside, but they have to lose out. Week 15 against the Bears. We have a tough one. We have a tough schedule because the Browns and the Jaguars are both doing really well this season as well. We win. Chargers win. Steelers win. Titans lose. So we jump up to the 8 seed now. We are now tied for that spot with the Chargers, but they currently have the tiebreaker. We are half a game behind the Steelers, so we just need them to lose one and we can get it. Heck, not even the 6 seed or the 5 seed in the Bengals or the Jets are safe, as we're right behind them too. How good is Detroit this season? They're 9-5, so we are finishing the season going up against 4 teams who are currently in the playoffs. 5 if you count Philadelphia, who are actually in it. So this is a really good stretch for us in terms of proving that we belong. Our offense is dominant. Our defense has improved slightly, however, not enough to be like, okay, we're in a good spot. Our rushing game just seriously sucks. Miguel Ruiz is carrying us, blocking. Brandon Hall, this is why we have not extended you, and that's probably why we won't. We see Quinn Wilson, even with the injuries, he does eclipse 100 tackles, 12 tackles for loss for Foot, 11 for Oliver, 7.5 sacks for Oliver, 6.5 for Foot. We see 3 interceptions for Johnson. Kicking has been amazing. Punting, 52 yards is pretty good as well. Boss has star dev, unfortunately. We're hoping for something a bit better, but alas, we'll have to work with that. Week 16 against the Browns. They're 10-4. But we do pick up the win. We do suffer 2 injuries as well, though. As it's going to be Miguel Ruiz and Rayshawn Snell again gets injured. And we're unfortunately just going to have to tell Rayshawn Snell, your season is over. We are going to have to place him on IR. We need a right edge rusher. We are going to have to go into free agency and hope there is someone who we believe will be able to hold that position down. I mean, Everett Werner, he has experience. 67 speed. Holy shit, he is slow. We're going to bring him in, though. We need the experience ultimately. We're going to give him a potential final chance at, a ring. He's been a role player his whole career, practically. 7th round pick. But he knows he's a backup. He knows what he's coming into play. We are still behind the Chargers, so the Chargers are doing great. However, Pittsburgh does lose. So we are currently in at that 7 seed. Who do the Chargers play? They play the Broncos. Oh, come on, Denver. I doubt they're going to win that because, honestly, if I was Denver, we've dominated the division this whole series. That I would honestly just let the Chargers run with it. And they do. And we lose, and we're down to 9-7. So now Baltimore and Pittsburgh win jump us. The Chargers somehow have the tiebreaker. We're going to have to hope something happens. The Steelers and Chargers are playing each other. So no matter what, if we would have won, we would have been in the playoffs pretty much. And this is it. Do or die. We have to win and get some help. A loss guarantees elimination. We are going to be looking at that bottom of the leaderboards. We need to see how everything shapes up. Pierman back to the return. Dallas wins over Atlanta. That might suck for Atlanta. It could hurt them. All right. We start with nothing. Lions with a touchdown. We respond with a field goal. 7-3. 10-3 now. Lions lead. 17-3. 17-10. 17 all. 27-17. It might be over. They have it in the red zone. The Texans defeat the Titans. That is nice for a potential tiebreaker, but ultimately, the ball's out, and we pick it up, and we get tackled at the 1-yard line. Oh my goodness. Get out of the end zone.
up 2nd and 9.
The Chargers beat the Steelers, which is honestly good because I don't know how the tiebreaker would have shaped up against the Chargers. We are now playing for a wild card spot. Good run by Manuel Cota. You know what? I think he's earned the job.
It's a gain of 8.
I didn't think he was going to be good, but he has proved me wrong. Warren McClendon. I think that's his name. I'm thinking of someone else.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We had square. It was not a throw I trusted to make on the run. Sean McClendon is his name. We see Peyton, we see Parker, both practically press covered. However, we overthrow Boss, who was wide open because we got hit. That might be something that seriously comes back to haunt us.
And 10 yards to go.
And we slide at the 31. Mark Doolittle able to scramble for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Tough catch for Boss. He's unable to hold on. There is an injury timeout to the Lions.
Here we go. Ready.
We almost got pushed ahead. That's what we were hoping for. Another injury to the Lions. Their defense is getting riddled. Come on, Manuel Cota. Show why you're the starter. Yes, first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
First down for Cota.
12 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
We're moving the football slowly but surely.
At the 46-yard line.
19 touch.
Hoping a jump ball for Ruiz. He's not that type of guy. Another injury to their D-line. Soon enough, we might have literally 20 seconds to throw the football.
Intended for number 80. Incomplete.
Third down.
Brings up third
We
down
have what it
and
takes.
10.
Do we have a 63-yarder in us? It's perfect. Does it have the distance? It does! 63 yards.
Makes the score Lions 27, Raiders 20.
That's his 25th field goal of the season. Big hits. Hangs on though.
Take over first and 10. At their
All right, 8 minutes remain. What a catch, hanging on to that.
22 yards.
I mean, he got absolutely rocked. I thought that was going to be incomplete or fumble, whichever they ruled, if he got enough steps or not.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
This screams play action. Yep. And they're right in field goal range. They are.
15 yards on the play.
Our defense is selling at the worst possible time.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
I mean, they're in a long field goal. Currently, we'll see
Made at the 38-yard line.
if they're able to get any yards or not.
It's second and 8.
Okay, 50 yarders still not quite a gimme, but I mean,
A gain of 4. And it's
they are most likely in a good spot regardless. We just can't.
a gain of 18. That's
I mean,
and
can't
10
get
at
us
the
up.
16-yard
They're
line.
dotting us up every play. I mean, it's just unbelievable. This defense has normally been our strong suit. It's
Kicker on for the extra
not
point.
good anymore.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 34, Raiders 20. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right. Five and a half minutes. We're down 14. Miguel Ruiz gets open.
13 yards on the play.
Tempo.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
We need touchdowns, though. Field goals don't
First and 10 at the
do us
40-yard
justice
line.
anymore.
A gain of
And we
12
get
yards.
Miguel Ruiz again.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What a play. I thought we had him for sure.
First down pass.
Okay, ready.
Intended for number 89. Incomplete.
However, the backups are now out
It's
there.
now second and 10.
We get the first down and out of bounds.
Gain of 11. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the
Backups still out
42-yard
there.
line.
Nothing we could have done. No one blocked.
Taken down and sacked. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
And Parker just happens to drop it because that's what's convenient for the game. No one drops that.
It's now third down.
If you're in the NFL, that's ridiculous. And we can't throw the fucking ball. This O-line failed us at the worst time. Roosevelt has inside leverage. Center gets embarrassed. We're on a fourth down now.
Fourth down.
Ready.
Patton, and it's underthrown. Jump ball. Patton holds on. First and goal to the 5. Oh my goodness. Doolittle just got bailed out with one of the worst throws ever.
Brings up second and goal at the Lions' 3-yard line.
Goodness. How did that just happen? So what happens here? It hits McClendon's helmet. Patton's open, doing stuff, but somehow he's... We'll take it.
On the go.
Wasn't how we drew it up, but...
The Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion. The attempt at the two-point conversion is...
There's an argument for PI, but we're not going to make it. That's just amazing coverage, honestly.
26.
Much as that kills me to say. We went for 2, it backfired.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bring it. Flag.
And Pickens picks it. We get the immediate interception. Jelani Pinkins' first play. They go aggressive, and it does not pay off. I pressed the wrong button. I don't want anyone to say anything. That does not count. I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to throw it to McClendon. I threw it to Ruiz on accident. It didn't happen. Did you guys see it happen? I didn't see it happen, so as far as I'm concerned, it did not happen. But we cannot afford to really just be patient, right? We have to get a 2-point conversion as well. Hey, 1 yard. We'll take it. I don't even know what play I just called. It's going to have to work, though. 3rd and 15. We might be in a 4th and 15 where we might have to say, you know what, the field goal is unfortunately the best option. There's an injury timeout to one of our O-linemen. Manuel Coda's great. Oh, you're staying in the game. You have to. Are you kidding me? You literally have to stay out there. You don't have a choice. Good move there. Very patient. Waited for something. Didn't find anything I liked. Just take off. We're in. And this is why we have to take every chance we have. And we're in. We scramble in. Oh my days. Season on the line. Tied at 34. And they return it up to the 44, so we're already in a horrible spot. I mean, there's not much we can really do. We scored 34 minimum. If we lose, like, that's the argument that has to be made, unfortunately. And our hit stick did absolutely nothing. All right. We block it. We didn't even block it. The computer did. I think we would have overcommit. Okay, we have a minute 11. We have to go 70 yards. 69 if we're being accurate, but 70 is a lot easier. And we get out of bounds at the 46 already.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tough grab for Patton. Can't follow him.
It's second down and 10.
3rd and 2.
Complete to number 81. That's a
Manuel Cotto with a good run.
13 yards.
We're going to burn
on
our
the
first
play.
timeout.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Really? That's crazy, game. That's the fact that you'd even make that a possibility is crazy. I feel disrespected just by that. My dude better have blown his arm out if he's throwing a ball like that.
Come on.
Got boxed out. We took our shot. Wasn't there.
It leads to
48
second
seconds
and
left. Oh, we
10.
save our timeout. Thanks, EA. Is that you saying sorry? What the fuck is he running? We'll take it regardless.
That's another
What kind of route was that?
first down.
I thought he was
First and
breaking
10 at
upwards.
the
That's why I threw it.
20-yard line.
Thankfully, it paid out.
The pass incomplete in the end zone. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Okay, we're facing a 3rd and 3.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3. 13 yards on the play. And the
Okay,
Raiders
we're down
first down.
inside the 1.
First down and goal to go.
Ready? 1918. Ready?
And we're going to give it to Miguel Ruiz. He's been so good this season. It's hard to say no.
Extra point.
And our extra point is good.
The kick is good.
And we're
Makes
if we're
the
doing all
score
this, by the way,
Raiders
we might
41,
not make the playoffs.
Lions 40.
We put up 41 points. And granted, there's still 22 seconds and 3 timeouts for Detroit. Like, okay, they're at the 28-yard line, 17 seconds to go.
At their own 28-yard line. The pass. Complete to number 81.
I'm not right. I'm
Out
not
of
right.
bounds at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Track, track.
And he goes down with 9 seconds
Gain of
left.
4 yards.
They need a field goal. They pretty much have one play
Lions first
to get in
down.
that range. And if not,
First
then
and
we're
10 at the
probably looking at a
40-yard
Hail Mary.
line. It's a gain of 11.
4 seconds left. You could either try a 67-yard field goal.
Lions first down.
Ready?
It's incomplete. We win. Absolutely insane game. GG Detroit. I mean, you're in regardless. So congrats on your spot. Joey Rivera is going to be out for the foreseeable future. We have to IR him. He's out for the rest of the season. Rayshawn Snow, already on IR. We need to now go ahead and sign a strong safety. RJ Fitzpatrick, 34 years old, 80 overall. Last dance for him, probably, as well. Question is, do we even make it? I probably should have waited to see if we made it first. We don't. Okay. We miss out Unfortunately, Baltimore does get that final spot. So 10-7. Pittsburgh? Okay, no, Pittsburgh's just glitched. So 10-7 is not good enough for us, unfortunately. That fight we had with Detroit, like I said, they were already in. Granted, we did knock them down to the 3 seed. They would have been the 1 seed if they would have won, and we knocked them down to the 3. So I mean, New England, I seriously, if they don't win the Super Bowl, I think this is a lost season for them. Over 100 points more points scored in second place. Top 5 offense, bottom 5 defense. That's will do it for you. Patriots have the best offense and the 4th best defense. I mean, it should be them or Seattle. Seattle's defense might win it for them. But seriously, that's the only 2 teams who should win. Seattle moves on. I think it's embarrassing. Seattle maybe doesn't have the pressure, but since their offense is lackluster, as you can see, they lose actually. So I genuinely don't see a world where New England doesn't win the Super Bowl now. And yet the Chargers somehow beat them. We have receiver two. Oh, don't tell me we don't get it again. I mean, he's third. Didn't Hodges win it last year as well? That's gonna really suck if Ruiz doesn't win again. Who wins out of the Buccaneers and the Chargers? It's a big question. It is Alex Short retires at 31. The Buccaneers do. Yeah, Eric Hodges, 4 years in a row, has won Offensive Player of the Year. What? I mean, fair enough. He's just that good, I guess. Wait, Emmett Griffin. No, that's Hudson. Alex Short and the 2 guys we brought in for that playoff run that didn't even come to be. Khalid Scott, former tackle for us. Thaddeus Zimmerman, former edge. I would have brought him in if I knew. Quandre Glenn, former corner. Luis Morales, same thing. Wow, Earl Douglas. Damn, there was a few guys. All right. Negative 80K in cap space. I don't know how we go from, all that money, like 60 mil or whatever we had, to negative, but Sure. Accept. 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 And then the last thing we're gonna do is you get more money than you're asking for. You get a franchise tag. So how we use this without a guard now, and we're gonna be without a tackle. It's gonna be real interesting off season, I can tell you that. Oh, last thing I want to check. I want to see this dude's stats. Okay, so he barely plays his rookie year, and then he's literally just become one of the greatest receivers ever after. Second round pick as well, and he's won 4 years in a row. He's established himself. I mean, like seriously, he's if unfortunately for him, if he was in this series, like if he was able to play his whole career out, because I highly doubt he's going to be able to, since there's only 3 more seasons after this. He seriously might have put a name as the greatest receiver in NFL history. I mean, there's Morgan, granted. I don't know who that is, but those catches, yards, and touchdowns in the Saints uniform. He's not even, maybe not, 'cause he doesn't have the most yards or touchdowns in the season. He's been right there. All right, but that is going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time where we'll go through the season 27 off season. There is after this going to be 6 more additions to this series. 3 off-season streams, 3 seasons. So we're almost able to count on one hand, and we still have July and August to go through until the start of the next series. So, by the way, I do also want to quickly mention, I have also been streaming on this channel, College Football 27. I have been doing a Road to Glory series as a wide receiver. We are currently 2 episodes in, halfway through our first year. I'm not going to say what team, not going to say how we're doing, but so there's still plenty of time to catch up. The first season was just us going through college, or the first episode, excuse me, or not college, high school. So you have not missed anything. Half a year through year one. Not going to say um, what team or anything. There is a playlist for it currently. I plan on doing a few Road to Glory series this year with the intention of carrying it over to Madden 27 Superstar mode to hopefully kind of fill that void between, you know, the end of this series. So I do plan on this series ending in July. So yeah, to fill that void of August while we're waiting for the NFL season to start, which means the next series can start. But yeah, there is a playlist. Currently, we're doing wide receiver. Valentine Shallow is his name. So if you're interested, go ahead, check it out. If not, no worries. But I'll see you guys next time, where we will go through the off season. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.